Welcome back to Wheel Reverend. The roar of Kawasaki's inline-four is back, and it's louder, smoother, and smarter than ever. The 2025 Kawasaki Z1100 arrives not just as another upgrade in the Z family, but as a complete statement, a blend of raw street fighter attitude and intelligent engineering. The moment you lay eyes on it, you can tell Kawasaki has refined its Sugomi design philosophy, that sculpted aggression, the crouched forward stance, and the sense of motion even when the bike is standing still. The Z1100 feels like a predator waiting to leap, with sharp lead eyes and angular lines cutting through the air. Every inch of it looks built for dominance, from the sculpted tank to the tied tail section. Kawasaki didn't just want to evolve the Z1000, they wanted to redefine what elite or class naked should be in 2025. Under that aggressive shell beats a reworked 1.099cc inline-four engine. It's derived from the proven Ninja 1100 platform but tuned for a raw street experience. The engine pushes out around 134 horsepower and 83 pound-feet of torque, which might sound modest compared to some hypernakeds, but the delivery is what makes it shine. Power builds progressively, with that famous Kawasaki top-end rush kicking in after 7,000 revolutions per minute. The engine note deepens as the revs climb, and the redesigned 421 exhaust adds a rasp that's both muscular and refined. The torque spread makes everyday riding smoother. You don't need to chase the red line to feel the surge. Whether you're darting through city streets or launching off the line on a mountain pass, the Z1100 rewards every twist of the wrist. Riders will appreciate how the 6-speed transmission and bidirectional quickshifter work in harmony. Upshifts are crisp, downshifts smooth, and there's a satisfying click that reminds you this bike still values mechanical engagement. Kawasaki has made sure that despite all the electronics, you never lose the tactile connection to the machine. And speaking of electronics, the Z1100 takes a big leap forward here. The bike comes equipped with a 6-axis EMU, allowing cornering, ABS, traction control, and wheelie management to function seamlessly in all lean angles. There are multiple ride modes: A, rain, road, sport, and a customizable rider mode A, each adjusting throttle response, traction sensitivity, and power output. The ride-by-wire throttle makes transitions smoother, and everything can be monitored and adjusted via a new 5-inch full-color TFT display. It's bright, intuitive, and features smartphone connectivity through Kawasaki's Radiology app, so you can track your rides, receive notifications, or even navigate directly from your phone. But what makes this new Z feel so alive is its chassis. The aluminum twin-tube frame strikes a perfect balance between rigidity and agility. Up front, a fully adjustable inverted fork keeps the front end planted, while at the rear, a horizontal backlink shock handles bumps and corner exits with precision. On the standard version, Kawasaki's setup already provides excellent damping for sporty road use. The SE trim raises the bar, featuring Alin's rear suspension and Brembo-style EMA calipers paired with larger 310mm discs. The result is immense braking power and incredible feedback through the lever. The suspension tuning allows for controlled aggression at a kind of confidence that invites you to lean deeper into corners. The ergonomics are tuned for that sweet spot between comfort and control. The handlebar is wide and slightly forward, giving you leverage in tight turns without straining your wrists. The seat is sculpted with enough padding for everyday use, though it keeps you close to the bike's center for better control. The seat height hovers around 830mm, making it accessible to a broad range of riders. Combined with a wet weight of around 210 kilograms, the Z1100 feels substantial but not heavy. You sense stability at high speeds yet agility when flicking it through city traffic. Kawasaki's engineers clearly spent time refining weight distribution and mass centralization, ensuring that the Z1100 feels planted in corners and steady during rapid transitions. In motion, the Z1100 behaves like a well-trained beast. It's not trying to rip your arms off with unpredictable surges. Instead, it delivers its power with finesse. The mid-range torque is addictive, overtakes happen effortlessly, and the throttle mapping feels natural. You'll find that it's a bike capable of both daily commutes and spirited weekend rides. Even on longer journeys, vibrations are minimal, and the wind blast, though noticeable due to its naked nature, is manageable. The exhaust note at cruising speeds is subdued enough for comfort but opens up with a fierce growl when you demand more. Visually, the Z1100 continues Kawasaki's reputation for aggressive design. Every panel seems to flow into the next with deliberate tension. The LED headlight cluster gives it a piercing stare, and the compact tail section with its integrated LED brake light completes the predatory stance. The overall finish is premium. Deep metallic paints, contrasting matte sections, and precisely machined details like the aluminum foot pegs and swing arm mounts. The design language speaks the same dialect as its Z predecessors but adds a futuristic sharpness that fits the 2025 lineup. The attention to detail extends even to the mirrors and switchgear. They're functional yet styled to complement the bike's personality. As for performance, real-world figures suggest the Z1100 will sprint from 0 to 100 km/h in around 3.3 seconds and push toward a top speed of roughly 250 km/h. Those aren't just bragging numbers, they translate into strong, confident acceleration in everyday scenarios. The suspension keeps the chassis composed over bumpy roads, and braking performance remains consistent, even under hard use. Riders coming from the Z1000 will immediately notice the added sophistication, more controlled behavior, smoother fueling, and less vibration at cruising speeds. The Z1100 feels like a matured version of its predecessor, trading a bit of its wild edge for precision and control. Kawasaki also seems to have focused on practicality without diluting the fun. There's now USB-C charging on the dash, LED lighting all around, and improved seat materials. The TFT interface allows for turn-by-turn navigation and even service reminders. It's a blend of analog soul and digital intelligence, capturing the essence of what modern riders demand. For a liter bike, fuel efficiency is respectable too, thanks to improved engine mapping and reduced friction components. In terms of pricing, European markets are expected to see the Z1100 starting around negation 12,500 for the base version, with the same model closer to negation 14,300. In the US, that could translate to roughly $13,500 or $15,000 depending on taxes and trim. For that price, you're not just buying performance, you're getting a machine that feels built to last, engineered with precision, and finished with artistry. So what's the takeaway? The 2025 Kawasaki Z1100 isn't chasing the biggest numbers or the lightest frame in the category. Instead, it aims for balance. It delivers power you can actually use, tech that enhances rather than distracts, and a riding experience that connects you to the machine. It's the kind of bike that feels equally at home tearing through a mountain road or gliding through city traffic at dusk. It's not just about speed, it's about presence. When you pull up on the Z1100, people notice. And when you twist that throttle, you remember exactly why you ride.